Hello friends, today's topic is Interim Budget 2019. Through this video, you will know about key highlights of this budget and whether they are wise steps or not. Union Minister Piyush Goyal presented Interim Budget 2019 on 1st February 2019. First of all, this is an interim budget and not a full budget. That means it's not for a full year. Generally, interim budget is presented if the elections are nearby. In the months of April and May, general elections are going to be conducted, and hence the government presented an interim budget. When the new government assumes power in May 2019, they will present a full budget. So, this interim budget is roughly for 4 months. Now, let's see the key highlights of this budget, and then we shall also analyze whether they are good decisions or not. First of all, let's see Pradhan Mantri Shram Yogi Mandan scheme. Under this scheme, workers in informal sector will be paid 3000 rupees pension. To avail this, they need to pay 100 rupees per month. This is a very good scheme because informal sector is the most neglected sector. This pension is very helpful for them because they do not get any employment benefits. Once they are out of work, it's very difficult for them to sustain financially. Informal sector means unregistered businesses and workers working in them. They do not declare their income to the government and they do not pay income taxes. So their income is not even added in the GDP. For example, street vendors, daily laborers belong to the informal sector. According to International Labour Organization report of 2018, around 81% of all employed persons in India are in informal sector, and they do not have any legal recognition or rights and benefits like the workers in formal sector gets. It's a challenge for any country to formalize the informal economy. So this pension scheme may drive towards that goal. Using this scheme, government can encourage them to register their work and businesses and to get integrated in the mainstream economy. And the next point is Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samman Nidhi scheme. This scheme is a income support program for farmers through which farmers who own less than 2 hectares of land will get 6000 rupees per year through direct transfer to their bank accounts. Around 12 crore farmers will be benefited by this program. Though the amount is very less, it will be helpful for farmers considering the agrarian crisis in our country. And direct transfer to accounts is a good step considering the loopholes in passing the welfare benefits to people. But only landowners will be benefited by this scheme. Not all farmers own the land. Some farmers rent some plots of land in return for a portion of their crop, which is called sharecropping. These farmers and landless laborers are not included in this program. And there are so many things to do to improve the agricultural sector. What Indian agriculture sector really needs is structural reforms. And there is a need to protect our farmers from the subsidized imports from foreign countries. Instead of taking all these steps, providing income support seems to be hiding the bigger picture. And the next point is all farmers affected by natural calamities will be provided interest subvention of 2%. Subvention means this 2% interest on the loan amount will be paid by government. This is very helpful for farmers considering the unpredictable monsoon in India. And this budget also announced 3% subvention to farmers on timely loan repayment. This encourages debt repayment. It's much better than playing bad economics of loan waiving schemes. And for the middle class people, this budget increased income tax exemption limit from 2.5 lakhs to 5 lakhs, which is very helpful for the middle class considering their rising prices. But fiscal deficit is already at 3.4%. Fiscal deficit means government's expenditure minus revenue. So reducing the revenue of government even further may not be a wise step. And the budget allocated 3 lakh crore rupees for the defense sector. This is the biggest ever defense budget, but it barely covers 3.6% inflation. Generally, allocation of funds increases to cover the price rises. Moreover, modernizing the defense sector requires more funds. So let's see the conclusion. Generally, according to Election Commission, pre-election interim budget should avoid populist promises. But this budget introduced new schemes and made a sweeping tax changes. It seems the government is trying to attract large sections of India, which are middle class, farmers, and informal sector. And this budget is only for 4 months. And as the implementation of any scheme takes time, there will be an uncertainty on whether these schemes will be fully implemented or not, because we do not know who wins the next elections. But the good thing here is that most of these changes in the budget are very helpful for public without bankrupting the government. And the next government will most likely to keep these changes to avoid criticism from public, because generally governments try to attract public in their first and last years of rule. So that's it about this topic. Do let us know your thoughts on the topic through comment section. And if you like this video, please subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.